Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot on Wednesday, August the 17th. Sorry. Okay, so lighter energy. This is astrologically a little easier of a week, I think, and hope you're feeling a little bit lighter. Great big releasing of last week. So today I just want to do a message of what might be coming up for you, whether it be for your connection, your spiritual path, development of your gifts, or just whatever. Just giving you a heads up of what's incoming, and also, you know, some challenges you might face so that you can be ready. And I've just been prompted to say, you know, I'm not a reader that's going to necessarily tell you what you want to hear. My readings always include kind of like just a gentle incoming message of, you know, some challenge that you might be facing, because if you feel prepared for it, if you see it coming, then you will be more likely to respond as opposed to react. So that's just a message I was guided to say. So let's get started. I've got my little friend Sam here sleeping in his bed. I don't know if you can see him, but this is the Sacred Traveler deck. And I will do another reading today, just a random message for somebody who needs to hear it. I think those are actually very beneficial to some people, so thanks. And this is a general read. Please take what resonates and leave in peace what does not. And if you need a personal reading, please connect with me at the email in the description box. And let me just say this. The name of this channel used to be Ravenstoop Tarot, but then I was guided to change it to Sacred Union. But the email is still under Ravenstoop Tarot, since that's the way I set up my YouTube account. So, let's see what's coming through. What's coming through for my viewers? What do they need to hear? Okay, quite a few little messages, and right away they said they're individual. Choosing your path, all is possible. Mystic Healer, we got this yesterday. Grace and Gratitude, another one we got. And Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. Okay, so I feel like these two are going to go together, and these two are going to go together. They said they were separate messages. So here we have Mystic Healer and Grace and Gratitude. Definitely through gratitude, joy expands and healing energy flows through you. So when you're in this vibration of grace and gratitude, really magical, mystical things happen. And that's when that healing energy, very high vibration, white light energy flows through you and to you. And then we have choosing your path, all is possible, and Wondrous Universe, walk in beauty. So as you walk on your path, marvel at the beauty that this earth has to offer, the beauty of being on the spiritual path, the beauty of the connection with the source divine. Yeah, okay. So let's pull some, I'm going to pull an oracle for each one. I'm going to pull the Sacred Forest for the Mystic Healer and Grace and Gratitude. And let's see if we get a little bit more in depth. Oh, we're not going to take all those. It would be an hour reading. Okay. We have Guardians of the Land, protection, and Frog Spirit, renewal. We saw this card before. This is definitely about all is not what it seems. It's a number 20 card, which is a 2, which to me are decisions. And then this is a 21 card, which is a 3, which is a catalyst. So it feels like there is a catalyst energy that's going to kind of force you into a decision, but you want to be in this grace and gratitude and there will be some sort of new beginning, renewal of something, maybe renewal of your energy, renewal of your enthusiasm, but also protection. Make sure that you are protecting your energy, and you will be protected as you go through this if you're in that vibration of grace and gratitude. Okay, let's pull some tarot on that. Feels like feminine energy to me. Since we have 2 feminines, 3 feminines here, and over here we have masculines. So this is going to be the Muse Tarot, which reads feminine energy for me. Let's find out what's going on. So there's something upcoming that is going to be a decision that you'll kind of, if you stay consciously aware, you can kind of see it coming, because there is a catalyst. And in that catalyst, it's going to change you into more of a light healing energy. It's you're going to have to choose that path. But if you're in the, look, there's the 10 of Swords in the reverse, flew right out over that. So this is something that is going to definitely be a renewal. And it's the ending and yet the beginning. It feels like something's already ended, and now you have a choice of how you want to follow through. Follow up, follow through is what I'm hearing. Here's 7 of Materials, and then 7 of Voices. Amazingly enough, 2 7s. That's the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Materials. Give me a second, I gotta let these dogs in. Sorry about that. So this feels like it's, the energy I'm getting from this is avoiding something. You want to avoid something, but you need to be diligent in your practice. I don't know, let's get some more because this is interesting. It's almost like you can, if you're not diligent, you could consume, so that it can be consumed, succumb. I think I combined those 2 words. Definitely protection. See how the 7 of Swords is on this side. You need to be diligent and work toward this renewal because it feels like there's something that is malicious surrounding you, and that's why you need to be protected. Hey, Marley. There's the Ace of Inspiration. That is the Ace of Wands. I don't know if you can see my friend Marley here. Hi. If you, what I'm hearing is pay attention to the detail. As you go through this renewal process or take these initial steps, which is part of your healing journey, part of recognizing something in you that you have released, and now, and this is a release, now there is some sort of residual maliciousness. So you do need to pay attention to detail because this can derail you. This Ace of Inspiration and challenge position is, to me, you could succumb to that. Yeah, there's the Hermit. Stay really in tune. This is a spiritual lesson and you need spiritual protection. So protect yourself, whether you do that through crystals, whether you do that through meditation and protection prayers, whether you wear, I'm hearing amulet or medicine bag, something that is your practice for protection. You do need to do that. Bottom of the deck, Death. Okay. This is transformation. Pay attention to details, but this is the renewal. This is death and renewal. So that is definitely for Divine Feminine energy. Now let's pull on Divine Masculine, and this is the Sacred Destiny deck. All three of these oracles are by Denise Lynn. So let's see what's going on with this. Oh my gosh, there's a standstill. Okay, it feels like there's a pause. But the oracle cards are choosing your path in wondrous universe. All is possible, so walk in beauty. Hey, 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 hey. Got a little bit of a, I don't know if you heard the growling, but my friend underneath the table was growling. What's the matter, guys? All right, let's pull from the Light Seers, which is Divine Masculine energy for me. So there's something at a standstill. It feels like somebody is having to choose the right path or choose their what I'm hearing is destiny, and that they need to walk that path with a recognition. And this is like the Magician card. This is manifesting from a point of beauty. And that's interesting because I just listened to a podcast on acknowledging and the awareness of beauty, and from that point is where you manifest. I don't remember the name of what I even listened to. It's like 3 in the morning. You know how you wake up and you're just like checking your phone, and then this podcast comes up, and it was just something about walking, really just kind of walking the path in beauty and what the earth has to offer, but yet manifesting from that point that all creation starts from the point of beauty, and that's what you want to manifest, is the highest form of beauty you can. Let's see. But there's a pause here, so somebody's having to pause and consider which path they're going to take. Queen of Wands. She, to me, is in this deck, is like the female magician. And remember, we had this magician card here. Really, this is definitely intentional manifestation and recreation of your life, of your 3D reality. So then we have the Page of Swords, and somehow or another, no, Page of Wands. Somehow or another that flew over here, so why? Why this Page of Swords? They told me to use this deck. They wanted me to pull that. Page of Wands. Why did the Page of Wands fly over here? There's a limit. There's some sort of constraint. What is it? Six of Materials. Not balanced. Not in equilibrium. I'm hearing cultivate beauty, and if you look at this card, it looks like they're manifesting beauty. See how the two figures are just kind of in that manifestation creation pose, and between them is the flower that they're manifesting, they're creating, and then you have the ones that they've already created. But this is from a balanced energy. So Divine Feminine, there's something that's kind of keeping you from manifesting beauty. And then here's that Seven of Materials, paying attention to detail. She's nurturing the manifestations. Let's see if there's anything else. What's the block? There it is, right there. Okay, Muse of Materials. That's the King of Pentacles. Same flower motif. So it feels like as you're walking this journey, you need to give equally to yourself as you give to others. Don't be over giving so that you drain yourself, because when you do that, you lose your vibration. You lower your vibration, And that's when this malicious thing can come in. So be aware of that. All right. Let's put that. Let's go back over to Divine Masculine. Find out what's going on in this standstill before we choose a path. What I'm hearing is it feels like somebody has, and this is just for somebody watching, somebody has a spiritual gift and they're kind of like, should I really pursue that? Is it really something I'm supposed to do because it may not be accepted or understood by my colleagues, peers, family, friends? But you're being encouraged because this is the nurturing side of self and this is the decision maker side of self. And this feels like there is a decision here to follow along your spiritual path, although there may be some hesitation. Okay, these came out in the reverse. 9 of Swords and the King of Wands. Definitely, yeah. And the deck is right side up, just FYI. 9 of Swords and the King of Wands. Feels like somebody hasn't taken action because of they're consumed by the stress or what others would think. So we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. The King of Wands being in reverse, the Queen of Wands being in her power. So it feels as though this is something that somebody, some viewer of mine wants to move forward on something, but there's this blockage. And the blockage feels like the feminine side of self has had a history of overgiving and now has to realize that that is that opens themselves up to maliciousness, people taking advantage of you, and that creating from this renewal, does come with a caveat of protecting self, making sure that, you know, it's equalized energy, and that there's also a choice to be made, and it feels like going down this, you know, maybe stepping further into your spiritual gifts, but you're anxious about, well, what is this going to create a dynamic in my relationships that, you know, people don't understand, so they decide to move forward or move away. And that often happens when you step into your gifts. There is nothing else coming out here. Okay, we'll take that one. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Yep. Kind of trapped in the loop. And so if you see this card, she, the figure here, is looking into a mirror of what other people, how other people are going to see this. So if this is, now if this is for Divine Masculine in a connection, it's like they're having to make a choice. They're at a standstill because they're trying to figure out how they can move forward without being, what I heard is, seen ugly by people in their circle. You know, they'll become the villain, but they're more worried about the reflection than they are their truth. And there's the Strength card, which is interesting because here's the Lion kind of standing behind him, and the Strength card to me is the Lion card. It's courage, and she's half lion, and it feels as though balancing of the feminine nurturing equilibrium with the courage to make this move forward. Bottom of this deck, Five of Swords, yeah. This has been something on their mind quite a bit. So if that's for the connection, if you're listening to this for your connection and your divine counterpart, that's kind of what's going through right now. Having to choose their path, but they don't want to be seen as the villain. Let's use the Illuminated Tarot. Finish this up and see what else comes through. What else do my viewers need to know regarding themselves or their connection, please? Ace of Hearts. That's the Ace of Cups. And the Two of Clubs. Ace of Cups. Emotional, spiritual, or creative flow. And if you could see, there is this huge creative flow coming through from the cup, emanating from this cup. This is the creation of this beauty. Two of Clubs. A passionate conversation or debate. That feels like, this could be between the divine masculine, divine feminine, your counterparts. And this is going to, what I'm getting from the energy is that this is going to be that courageous conversation that, they have so that they can move forward. And B is that they have this conversation with the divine feminine that, you know, this is their standstill and this is what they're thinking. This is how they want to move forward. And then lastly, it could also mean that this is a conversation that each counterpart or this person, if you're looking at unified energy within your own being, that you're having a conversation with people saying, this is what I'm doing. I'm moving ahead with my spiritual path. And, you know, it's not up to you to judge. It's what I feel compelled to do. So that's that. And that releases this creative flow, this equilibrium from where you manifest this beauty in your life. Anything else, Spirit? Five of Clubs. Look at the the Devil. Temptation, attachment, and control. That's where this is coming from. It feels as though somebody is trying to control you. And through that, they're controlling the connection. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it helps. Namaste.